Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So we're very much on the way now.
Well, when you say Brazilian fullback, there's only one man, isn't there?
There's been a couple, Jim, haven't there? But I guess you mean chance for a shot! He's delivered all right!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Monaco are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
And the pass is intercepted.
And here's Eto'o.
And that is well cleared.
Cafu. To Pepe. Roberto Carlos.
Passing is crisp and sharp. He shifted it to the flank.
And here's Eto'o. Cafu.
That pass has been well intercepted. Good chance here!
And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Eto'o
Takes a shot! And no mistake. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Senegal really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break. Senegal are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And the finish! And it's in!
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
Just one in it now.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Yaya Toure.
Here's a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Pelé. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Looking for the run. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Nicely aimed pass. Desai did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And it's Eto'o. Now it's Messi. Nedved. And it's Vieira. This is a promising build-up. Cafu. Gullit really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Oh, Red, nice interception.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him, as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
And it's Gullit. Rummenigge. Pelé. Distributed tidily. It's a promising position. Gullit.
Yaya Toure.
Cafu. Pelé has created one goal already.
There will be 1 minute at a
Tries
time.
to pass it through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And the referee has signalled for half-time. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second.
Number 18.
We're already back up and running after half-time.
Senegal really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Pelé! Now, who's going to be first to this? This time, surely! And that was probably asking just too much. Vieira kept his eye on it, and he's there. Played into space. That's been slipped through. And that's gone loose. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. And it's been hooked away. And he's there to retrieve it. Tries to play it through. Senegal can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Now it's Gullit. Pepe clears without hesitation. And he's only too happy to take that back. Oh, nice one too, very nice. It's Luis Suarez! The interplay was really good, but that's where it stops.
Suarez had the chance of finishing off a fabulous move. At least we saw some terrific high-tempo approach play.
Maldini is very much of the non-show-pass school of defending. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Substitution for Senegal. Number 3, Pepe. Number 10, Hullet. Coming on the field, number 22,
Chance! And it's hit the woodwork and out! And he can thump it away. And it's Vieira. Rummenigge. Chance! And yes, it's there! Do not write them off. Back they come. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides.
He'll try from distance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Luis Suarez. And this is Cruyff. Senegal perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Vieira. Vieira plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Now it's Totti.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Oh no, that was never going to make it. Vieira. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Rummenigge. And it's Vieira. Rummenigge. Vieira. Cafu plays it across. Now it's Luis Suarez. And that's a good ball.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Hullet is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. That's it. The referee says enough. A draw and a highly Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's down to business here. Well, for me, Jim, this one was always going to be about just one man. Always. Oh, good finish. But, oh, it's offside.
Yeah, spot on, although he takes issue with that.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Looking for the run. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Luis Suarez. And it's Zico. Distributed tidily. And this is Luis Suarez. Vieira. Cafu. Bullet. That's a lovely, neat pass. Ibrahimovic. Cafu. And here's the chance to counter. Rummenigge. Luis Suarez. And here's Maldini. Zico. Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams. Zico going face-to-face with his great rival. Cafu. Now it's Luis Suarez. Passing is crisp and sharp. Cannavaro. Quarter of an hour played. Has a look and plays it forward. Cafu is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. And it's Hullet. Shoots! Now, and again! And he's really put himself on the line here.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
He slid in, and that has raised the temperature on the touchline. And he's had it nicked away. And now they can spring out of defence. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Luis Suarez. Oh, this is a terrific run. Senegal yet to have an attempt on goal. Luis Suarez played out towards the right wing. Oh, he's found support out wide. Zico really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
And here's Suarez. Yaya Toure is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Good running, strong and purposeful. Oh, that is our chance! And that has fair fizzed.
Oh, that's a cracking try. Good technique to keep it low too.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. This is a promising build-up. That's destined for the flank. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, he's been caught on it here! And he's straight offside. That has ended up in no man's land. And he shoots! Goal! Belgium! And Belgium are ahead! Oh, a horrible error, and he has nowhere to hide.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
first breakthrough.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Ibrahimovic showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now, who's going to be first to this? Not where it came from. Oh, that's nice. Cafu, brilliantly cut out. Bullet never out of the action for very long. Turns back here, probably the best option. Nedved. And it's Yaya Toure. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Rummenigge. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now it's Luis Suarez. And that brings the first half to a close. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Senegal
Just a
go
quick
in at
announcement.
half-time
We would like to
with
inform you
a game
that
to chase.
CCTV is now in operation.
Well, let's
for your
not beat
safety.
about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Now it's Luis Suarez, looking to play him in. And can he finish it? Nedved can so cleverly bypass the press. And it's Maldini. And this is Luis Suarez. Chance for a shot!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Maldini. Senegal still chasing a one-goal deficit here.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Yaya Toure. Zico. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Oh, that is a good ball to find. Shapes to shoot! In he goes again. They want to be quick to recover this.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
And it's Nedved. Well read, nice interception. Bullet. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh no, he's got that wrong. Zico. Ibrahimovic. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he's quick to snatch it back. Cedric, what are you thinking?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they...
And the shot! Well taken goal. Senegal are all square. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Substitution for Senegal, number 11, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge.
The two coaches
Number
are
7,
signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Number 10,
It's starting to look very
Bullet.
interesting, this.
Coming on
Well, I'd
the
happily
field,
watch this every
number
week, Peter.
17,
This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Number 20,
Now it's
Eto.
Hazard. Oh,
Number
that's
22,
fabulous. Now
Roberto
there's the
Totti.
shot! Goal! Belgium! Into the lead once more. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
Belgium leading now.
Yeah, all their effort pays off in the end. It just took that extra bit of dynamism to get them the goal they craved.
And here's Cruyff.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Quick look, thought about cutting inside.
Senegal really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Stam. Iniesta. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And here's Cruyff. Pepe gives no quarter whatsoever. And the counter is on. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Caught offside that time. And this is Eto'o. Now it's Pelé. Bout of... The shrill sound of the whistle, and that is that. A game of margins of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that somebody had to lose. Your reflections then, Jim?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart of your defence. And I'm afraid they were found wanting in that department.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary. And we should be in for something very special. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. And the counter is on. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And this is Luis Suarez. And he's well. Big chance! Off the post! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And here's Suarez. That has been cut short.
I still feel that this man, Diego Forlan, is a little unappreciated, Peter, despite all of his achievements.
Why might that be?
I suppose the fact that success came slowly, his career has been a tale of patience and early setbacks, but that's what made him what he is now. In many ways, it's made him much stronger.
Somewhat off target. Iniesta. No goals as yet. Rummenigge. Can he spark a counter here? Rummenigge is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. He's having a shot! Goal! Inter! And Inter go in front. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Inter are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Inter Milan have taken the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Now it's Hazard.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And it's Neymar. That's the keeper's ball. Pepe calmly anticipates. That has not gone well. Neymar. Now, can they get him away? Oh, good take in a good area. Iniesta can so cleverly bypass the press. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Belgium do have a chance to counter here. Iniesta. Luis Suarez. And it's Messi. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Rummenigge. Messi. Hazard. Pelé. And it's Messi. Now it's Luis Suarez. Looking to play him in. Plenty to aim at here. Bullish header! And that's a tiny finish. And they're threatening to fly away here. It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Inter Milan are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
Forlan might just make this. Neymar. Hazard. Roberto Carlos.
Inter have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Tries to pass it
There
through.
will be 1 minute added time.
Desai is very much of the non-shell pass school of defending. And it's half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change.
Just a quick
at this
request
stage.
today for everybody to please
Inter
kindly
Milan
remove
are
any
heading
cars
into the
parked
break
on the road
very
outside the
happy with how
stadium.
it's gone so far. Down to business again. And he's been shifted off it. And it's Neymar. And here's Suarez. shot, and the shot! Relentless! Just relentless! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing.
There was to be only one outcome.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
A case now of complete control. Rummenigge looking to pass their way up the pitch. Messi. Iniesta. Now it's Forlan. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And that has put paid to that. Vieira. Rummenigge. Well, that looks a cracking ball. He's found a way through. Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Inter are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour. I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Iniesta. And it's Azar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Gently done. Rummenigge on 2 now and looking for 3. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Messi engages and forces him off the ball. Iniesta. And it's been played through. Messi. And Messi! And that is a save of real quality, not easy by any means.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Vieira. Thuram, a man never lacking in drive or determination. Just about within shooting range. Messi. Pelé. Nicely weighted ball. Pelé! And that's off target.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Suarez. Coming on to replace him is number 8, Johan Cruyff.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Vieira. Inter Milan are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. And here's Hullet. Pepe did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Ferdinand promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's Neymar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. It's Eto'o! Now, who's going to be first to this? And he should have made it 4.
Inter certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.